Hi everyone, I'm going to try this again. My phone went dead right at the end of the first time I did this topic. So I'm going to start over. Welcome to the podcast, Fibromyalgia Real Solutions with Amanda Love. You are listening to you're actually watching episode 7, Don't Feed the Candida, part 2. By the way, you can listen to this podcast wherever you are in the world at any time that you wish. I always include show notes for those with brain fog so you don't have to take notes. For those of you who have not listened to episode 6 or have not watched episode 6, you should do that before watching this episode, or you may want to listen to it. So part 2 will make sense to you. I do believe that there's a lot of information, both good and bad, out there about fibromyalgia. As an educator who specializes in this area, I think it's my job to point out to you that the beneficial information can be organized in a fashion that will reduce the symptoms of this malady. My name is Amanda Love, and I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia 9 years ago at the age of 20, which influenced my decision to enter the field of nutrition. And now I'm a registered holistic nutritionist who works with those who are suffering from fibromyalgia. In part 1 of our discussion of Candida Overgrowth, we went over some of the symptoms, which I will tell you about again: brain fog, skin rashes, chronic fatigue, digestive issues, recurring yeast infections such as Vaginitis, oral thrush, sinus infection, fungal infection of skin and nails, weakened immune system, food allergies, mood swings, depression, and anxiety. When excess candida begins to grow in the body, dietary interventions are needed to control the overgrowth. But before we discuss these dietary changes, let me tell you more about Candida. When this yeast grows, it sends out little tentacles called hyphae. These tentacles bury into the intestinal lining. It's similar to a plant that sends out tendrils that root down and spread out into the surrounding area. It's like a weed that attaches in the ground and is very stubborn and well-rooted. Hello, Whitney. Hello, Maria. Some scientists believe that these tendrils contribute to leaky gut syndrome, which allows toxins to enter the bloodstream. Remember that Candida overgrowth is a symptom, not a cause of an imbalance. However, once it is overgrown, it can be quite difficult to get rid of. It's possible to eliminate through dietary guidelines are here too for 2 to 3 months. So if you have some of the symptoms of Candida and are ready to take steps to improve your health, then here is where we start. 2 things that must always be avoided are sugar and simple carbohydrates. Any type of sugar or anything that can convert your body to sugar promotes growth. Also avoid alcohol, wine, cheeses, dried fruits, bread, kombucha, a fermented drink. It's important to note, however, that the type of yeast found in food is not Candida and will not cause infections. The purpose of eliminating yeast in mold-containing foods is that they are irritating to your systems that are already irritated. A person with an overgrowth of Candida has a weakened immune system, so some foods can act as a trigger for developing an intolerance to a variety of yeast and molds. Number 3, reduce stress. Remember that stress elevates the blood sugar levels, and Candida are not picky. They don't care where the sugar comes from. To them, high blood sugar created by stress is just as good as a big slice of cake. So that you could see that stress management is a big part of Candida protocol. Number 4, foods that you want to include in your diet are organic vegetables from land and sea combined with abundance of high-quality healthy fats, such as avocados, olive oil, and proteins. Organic meat and poultry are fine for meat eaters. Wild fish is also allowed. Nuts and seeds can be eaten sparingly, but avoid peanuts. And if you are ready to enjoy a healthier life, it's definitely possible by following these guidelines. And if you guys have Candida, you could also work with me one-on-one and we will help focus on that. So now we are going to talk about the two options, because I don't want you just to listen to this, I meant to say just watch this Facebook Live. I want you guys to be taking action to improving your fibromyalgia. So number one is to sign up for my free sleep guide, where you will start to get restorative sleep. And it's on my website, amandaliselove.com. I will also put it in the comments. Or number two is to sign up for a free 20-minute call where we will discuss your health concerns and you can ask any questions you have about my services, because I want you to start improving your fibromyalgia and see if we are the right fit. I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, and I'll see you for tomorrow on episode 8 on IBS. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening.